Díomh agus fáilte. Hello and welcome. So look up here. Astruachoin, translations, Gaeilge go Bíorla, Irish to English. So let us begin. Number one, near of Olav the Germanisch A. So there's our subject, the end. So he wasn't Olav, a professor les Germanisch of German, but of the Spanish. So here's our A again. He was, there's our copy in the past tense, he was a professor of Spanish. It's a spying, so in Spain. He was born and raised, and of course Spain goes to the front because that's the important piece of information, and in English you would say Spain is where he was born and raised. Number two, Biniltori Nadina Erhulati, Agashuneri Abanadina Aigati. So, Biniltori, Nadina. So the people, Erhulati, okay, there's your subject at the back of the house. Well, they were the engineers. Okay, the people at the back of the house were the engineers. Agashuneri Abanadina Aigati. And the people at the front of the house were carpenters. Okay, I didn't know I didn't know any one of them. Over the three, so there's our subject again. So he and Bud, there's our copy in the past tense. He was a doctor. He was a doctor first. And he was a dentist after that. And we need to only have used the one A here, but just to get into the practice of using it, I've used it twice. Biaklor in a yeg shin after that. Biaklor avan choma. So his wife, Avan Biaklor, was a dentist, choma. Ach is doch doer nish I. So she, there's our subject, she is, and now we're going into the present tense, is a doctor now. Iver the kahir. Morabonen agus a dishmahodi. Morabonen, unlike agus their parents, Near the in the theory, iad. So iad's our subject, so that's going to come first in English. They and near of past tense negative of the couple weren't engineers. They weren't engineers. Biaskura dinaka. So dinaka, one of them. Biaskura, past tense again, was a fisherman. Agus kioltoid abahandina ele. And the other was a musician, or simply the other, a musician. Ever the koig. And what is the gut? So there, do you know? Erev ashtori iad nu narava. Erev, were they actors? No, or narava, were they not? Okay, do you know were they actors or not? Bastori and Nahir agus Amahir, their father and mother were actors. Agus Isha, this still are. Isha hiad force, you can say as well, but there's no need for it. Isha force. Okay. If it is she, near of Ena Hennagomer, I didn't know him at all. Mar, near of Ema Chliadois A. Now there's our subject. He wasn't my lawyer. There's our A coming in here between the definite predicate and the copy in the past tense. He wasn't my lawyer. B and Leodor avi egamachrohoid A. He was the lawyer my brother had. Agus hahan shegumurlish, and he liked him a lot. Ever a shacht, bahagert iad. So there's our subject again. They, and there's our past tense, were priests. Ach, near na sagert asan doiliet. And there's our subject here. They weren't the priests asan doil, but they weren't the priests from Italy. Bernegiad. Okay, they were Irish. Agus B and Gelen and Tanga avishile glauert. And Irish was the language they were speaking. B and Gaelge and Tanga avishile lauert. Ever a hocht. B mechochtoide. There's our subject again. He was my doctor. Agus bar moor poite e. And he was a big drinking man, choma, as well. Vi king agam lesh. I had an appointment with him. Good the last time I give a chu in Murphy's pub. There you go. Getting medicine. Everene, ervid na korturishin, evigavle diani or ngalta. Okay. Ervid na korturishin. Were those visitors avigav you had Lidiani recently your relatives? Viahanagam ergunaka, I knew one of them. Buffalo in Butte A. He was a politician in Butte through once. So, Ervi and the Kyoto Shin Evie gave Lidiani or Alta. So were those visitors you had recently, your relatives. I knew one of them, but followed in Butte a throw. He was a politician in Butte once. Ervi and Van in a sea howling Shinadair and Banishtur knew on Rooney. So was the woman sitting over there last night the manager or the secretary? No, on Owlig, is it the way? Or is it the case? Now, if we'll two of them go, bet you don't know Caitiff, and so Caitiff is our past tense, Efin, who she was. Was the woman sitting over there last night the manager or the secretary? Or is it the way you have no idea who she was? Okay, I hope you found these challenging, but doable, and I hope this presentation has helped answer some of the questions you may have had. Well, good night, live. Best of luck. It's good. Mila Mahagav. Thank you so much.